The Angelic Awards is an event solely dedicated to celebrate people. Because we live in a community where it's so easy to bring people down. So we wanted to do something different. We wanted to come and gather everybody together, not just black or white or Asian or Mexican. We wanted to bring the community together. And then so we felt like it was a need. It was something that was necessary. And then there's a lot of people who were doing some positive things, and then we wanted to showcase that. That would be my wife. My wife came up with the Angelic Awards. And then because the idea came the night before, we had a meeting where we were just discussing a concert that we wanted to do. And then I had one of our partners says, there was this guy who was the first Haitian guy in the community who was doing concerts. And then so he wanted to give him an award for that. And then so the next day while I'm in the car, I'm like, honey, I know what I want to do. And then she's like, oh God, another of your crazy ideas. No, I'm like, I want to celebrate people. I want to do an award show. And then she's like, how are we going to do that? And I'm like, just like the Oscar, instead of we honoring movie stars and people who has money, but we want to celebrate the regular people. And then at first she didn't understand it. And then when she got to work, she was like, she called me right when I was driving to work. She was like, I got it. I think so we should do it. And then she comes, she's saying a whole bunch of names. And then she finally stepped in saying the Angelic Awards. I'm like, yes, that's the Angelic Awards. The award show is just wanting to do something that was necessary. And then we wanted to do something positive. And what's inspired it is basically the needs for it, to celebrate people. Because also we wanted to do for the next generation to come, they have something to look forward to. And then when you see, especially dance ministry, and then we all have been in ministry, and then sometimes you get tired of it. Sometimes you burn out. And then because, yes, you go and dance, yes, you do this, and it's something you're passionate about. But eventually, especially when you start getting criticism about something you love doing, you don't want to do it anymore. But now, when the Angelic will come, it shows that there's all people who are actually paying attention to what you're doing. If you're doing something positive, there are people who's paying attention to it. And then so now, when a kid see this dance ministry just won an award for dancing, doing something they're passionate about, now they actually want to do it more. And then seeing the other kids who didn't want to do it, now they're like, okay, I want to do that. It's something that I want to do. Hopefully the following year or sometime. It's not just, we don't want people to just do what they love just to get something out of it. But it's something just to let people know that there are people who's paying attention. Initial vision. Royal Soul production was just, all we wanted to do was just plays. And then my friend Ricky, we had discussed, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to write plays and then have meetings and then have tryouts and then see who wants to come and do the play. That's all we wanted to do. And then but the vision was more than what we wanted to do. I honestly do believe that things just started falling into place, and it wasn't something that we decided. I cannot take credit for the Angelic Awards. I honestly do believe that this was something God felt like we needed to do. It was something the community needed. And then so I was just a person that I was trust with this vision. And then so basically that was just it. We wanted to do plays, we wanted to do concert. And then the Angelic, when we paid, because I also used to do some ministries. And when you see all these people doing different things, because I kind of understand ministries goes and fall. And then, because there's always people who are coming to replace your spot, because you can no longer be a youth for the rest of your life. You can't do dance ministry for the rest of you can't be in youth choirs for the rest of your life. But there's something that I wanted to see, that okay, this could be something that from generation to come. And then so eventually this is Boston, this is us. And then it's not just Royal Soul production event, this is a community event. And then so that's what it is. the vision now, I don't think we have reached that yet. I think every year we're constantly growing. I think every year we figure out, because we're still learning. From the first Angelic Awards, where we didn't know and have a complete idea how we do voting, how we get the nominees, or what is the categories. And then the community still doesn't know about it. And then so basically, the more we're gonna talk with people, the more we're gonna continue to do it, the more the vision gets bigger. And then so basically, and then we a team who's open to people to come and bring new ideas and vision. So basically, I think the core vision for it is to honor people and to celebrate people. So that's always going to be. But the vision about what do we go next, what do we continue to do, I think it's still a growing process. I think to what it is now, I think we figured out, okay, bring new categories in, because there's still different people. There's a painter who's painting right now, and then we want to showcase that. And there's a poet who loves their poetry, and then we want to showcase that. So, and then there's a woman who's teaching, no one knows about her, so we want to showcase that. I think that's the vision. And then we don't want to just see, okay, something that's in the forefront, but about what people doesn't see. And then because we're a melting pot of our community, there's things that we haven't seen yet. And then so I think the vision is going to continue to grow according to what the community needs. We honored teachers, pastors, youth leaders, choir director, influential men and women, dance ministry. If there's a dance team, it doesn't matter if you can two-step, as long as you're doing it right, because one thing we don't just want to do, there's also a professionalism aspect to it. It's not just, and then Angelic Awards is not a Christian event where we said, okay, we're only going to do pastors and youth and dance ministry. And one of the reasons why those categories are part of it, because that's our base. This is who we are. And then we are Christian, we are people of God. And then so we want to show people of God also deal with other people. And then so we didn't want to say church is this closed door that come in and then we fit our category according to what's in church. No, we wanted to fit it according to what the community needs. And then so we want pastors to sit with someone who never went to church before. And then so they could sit there and be like, have the same mutual respect that they have, and bring those people together, and then be like, wow, okay. And then even those people who doesn't know God, to be like, maybe those people who's in church are really not that bad. And then so basically we want to honor it from the lowest to the toppest, from people in local government, or firefighters who's risking their lives, and then police officers. And then so it's broad. And then now we just add new categories. We have a whole lot of people was asking why there's no rap categories into the Angelic Awards. So we decided to brought that, because there's a lot of people. It's talent. We want to show people who's working in the community, either through their talent or through their work. No. It's for Angelic Awards for everyone. It doesn't matter if you have never went to church. This event is for you. But what we do believe is we don't want people. We never want to lose the vision. And then saying so, because anything with no, like the Bible says, if you don't have a vision, it will perish. So basically, the vision is to celebrate people, and then we want to celebrate people, also people of God. But there's all people who's part of our community who's doing stuff positive. So we don't measure and say, okay, to be part of Angelic Awards or to be honored or to be celebrated, here's the criteria. And the main criteria is you have to be a Christian. No, the criteria is you have to be doing something to betterment of our community. What are you doing? And then, so that's what it is. So you don't have to be a Christian to be an angelic. So there's not one event in the community that's catering to what the needs of our community. And then so this is why the Angelic Awards, it is that. And then something that's so beautiful where people could just come, black tie affair, red carpet, and then you have a whole bunch of photographers. We want the regular people to feel like celebrities. And so some people never gonna have the chance to go to the Oscar or the Grammys or the Golden Globe. And then there's probably people who never gonna win an Oscar. But what if an artist one day they make it so big they want Oscars? they could always remember, you know what, Angelic was my first award was the Angelic Awards. And then so that's why it's our headliners, because it's the vision is pure, and then the love is there, the passion is there, and then two, the community is embracing it, and then surely by surely the community is coming around to see, okay, all right, it deserves that. That's why it's our headline event. We have, the categories are, we have influential men and women. This is just for people who's going to the community, who's doing nonprofit stuff, who's educating, who's leading the community to a positive aspect, who's put people, their passion first before themselves. And then it doesn't matter. There's one for women, there's one for men, and then there's we have creative expression award. That's just for painters, poets, and producers, directors, people who's doing film. And then we have choir, best choir. We have best dance. We have a veteran award. We have a life achievement award. We have what else? We have dance ministry, choirs, album of the year, single of the year, new artist of the year, and I think that's it. We want the community to be involved. That's our goal, because we don't want, because the vision is bigger than us. Because we have a team of a single-handed how many people who's part of the Angelic Awards committee. And then so it's because of the community event, we want people to be like, to come and bring ideas. And then so we want people to go to our website and give us ideas, and then to come and be like, okay, this is what I'm thinking this year, and then call us and then tell us what they want. And then the voting is the community, because we have people voting. We have people who could vote for who they want. We have people who could nominate people for who they want for each of the categories. And then we also want the community to come and attend, and then to see what we're doing. And then so, and then they're financial, because Angelic Awards costs mostly from $20,000 to $30,000 to put Angelic Awards together every year. And then so we haven't even come close to even receiving sponsors. And then it's an event that grows from our pocket, because this is what we do believe, and then this is what we want to achieve. And then so it doesn't matter how much money we spend to get it done, we will continue to do that. So I think with the community, we want the community to be involved, to make it feel like it's also their event. It's not my event, it's not Richard's event, it's not a Royal Soul Production event. It's the Angelic Awards, it's the community. And then we want the church to be involved. We want the pastors to be involved, to call us and tell us, hey, you know, I think this other pastors is doing phenomenal job. You know, how about we honor them this year? How about we do this? So that's the only way we know how to honor them, is by the help from the community.